greatest athlete of all time, but that was dumb as hell. When we get back from the break, man, we'll read more of your chat and do what we do. Don't forget, coming up today at 12 noon, The Grizz, right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Following The Grizz, my man Poe with the Poe Politicking Show. This is the Doug Stewart Show. NFL news and notes coming up.
Hey, what's up, Stu Nation? This is your boy Reggie Lawrence, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents, one half of the Sports and More Show.
And I'm the other half, Vince Wright, all the way from Minnesota, the sports governor. And we have our show debuting on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network on Friday at noon Eastern Time. The Sports and More Show with Reggie and Vince. Make sure you tune in every Friday. And we are so happy we finally get to talk to you.
Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway. He's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give them a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell them, though, that I sent you. You got to tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah! Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play. So, you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. Protect yourself at all times. The referee issues that reminder because it's important to a fighter's safety and success. Doug Stewart here to tell you about the team at Strickland Security and remind you that living in the metro Atlanta area is sometimes like boxing. You've got to protect yourself at all times. There's nothing more important than ensuring the safety of your family and your home. And for business owners, protecting your business is critical because it's your livelihood. Strickland Security can satisfy all of your security needs. The staff of Strickland Security has a combined 55 years of experience protecting people and property, from alarm systems to uniformed security guards and everything in between. Strickland Security has an affordable solution for you. To see a list of all the security services they offer, visit their website at stricklandsecurity.com or give them a call at 800-422-9075. Again, that's stricklandsecurity.com or give them a call at 800-422-9075.
I done came down, hold up. I done came down, hold up. Flip the grain, roll up.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Throwback Thursday 2010 is the year. We're going to jump back into the chat room here in a second. You can also give us a call, 404-382-0338. But once again, the chat is the easy way to be totally interactive with the Doug Stewart Show. Thank you so much for being totally interactive. Really do appreciate it, man. A couple of little news and notes from the world of the NFL, though, quickly. The Baltimore Ravens have released offensive tackle Eugene Monroe. The move comes a couple of days after trade talks with the New York Giants fell through. Sources are saying to the Puppet Factory, to ESPN. Monroe, if you've been paying attention, he's a cat that has advocated for use of marijuana for athletes. And so there's some discussion out there now about, was this one of the reasons he had really been outspoken about, NFL players and athletes should be able to use marijuana. And, for the same argument that a lot of people are making that, the country is getting more and more progressive and, people feel like that you should be able to use marijuana, especially medicinally. And so that's been part of the narrative when you talk about this guy, Eugene Monroe. Once again, they had been talking to the Giants, so there's talk that he's going to be picked up by the Giants, as well as the San Diego Chargers and Seattle Seahawks might be interested as well. And also, who do we got? Oh, yeah, what's his name? And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Muhammad Wilkerson, a cat that's been locked into a contract dispute for the last couple of years. He's come out and vented his frustration, saying he feels unwanted by the New York Jets. Wilkerson's a beast, man. That defensive tackle for the Jets, man, unblockable, been phenomenal. He's been given the franchise tag, meaning that the two have until July 15th to reach a long-term agreement. It's very unlikely that that's going to happen. Failing that, he would play the 2016 season for his franchise tender, which is $15.7 million. And I know a lot of you listening are saying, man, $15.7 million. The franchise tag is you get that. You get whatever the average salary is of the top 5 players in the league at your position. And so $15.7 million, that's a lot of money. Why is he mad? He's mad because he wants to get a long-term deal because you get that bonus money. They're basically just paying him the $15.7 million. So he's not getting as much as he could get on the open market. Jets need to make this man happy because this dude has been a beast for the last couple of years, man. Really, really balling out for the New York Jets. And lastly, sentencing dates for ex-NFL star Darren Sharper in a drug and rape case have been pushed back to late August. Sharper's been set for sentencing in state and federal courts in New Orleans this week. The charges give prosecutors time to evaluate Sharper's cooperation in the case involving Louisiana co-defendants. He's pleaded guilty or no contest to related charges in state courts in Arizona, Nevada, and California, as well as in Louisiana where he is right now, man. You talk about a jackass. Wow. For you to pull a move like that and you're Darren Sharper, what it says to me is you're not just a bad dude, but you're actually sick. This dude got money, fame, everything. He was already doing some TV work, I believe, as well, when all of this stuff went down a couple of years ago. I mean, you got to be sick. I mean, real sick. You can't even use the damn argument that a lot of these Bill Cosby supporters use. Oh, that's the way it was in the 70s. Everybody used to take drugs and get high and give each other roofies and have sex with each other. And as much as I don't even buy into that damn argument, to the degree of Bill Cosby, this was like 2000s when this cat was doing all of this stuff all over the country. Are you kidding me? You're sick, Darren Sharper. You're absolutely sick. Let me read some of these messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Sick Mickey Ficky from Broncos Boy. He says, if you want to beat a murder case, you think you can get... Oh, he says, if you beat a murder case, you think you can get away with anything. And talking about the OJ thing and going and trying to get his memorabilia back. What you're saying probably has some truth to it, Bronco Boy. You got to be brazen as ish to run up at somebody's hotel room with guns drawn, screaming, hollering. They had him on tape. OJ just cussing people out like he a damn sailor. Ninja, you beat the biggest. From JY3, write 5-part series on Mike Vick in 2 years. That's probably going to happen. Listen, one thing, and you've made it very clear, a lot of you made it very clear that you don't like the idea of ESPN doing this this documentary series on O.J. Simpson. As much as I can understand where you're coming from, I even talked about it yesterday. One thing you got to remember about this is ESPN's in business to make money and to get ratings. And I promise you, the ratings for this thing are huge, okay? They're huge. It's very well done, and it's intriguing. It's something that this country has been fascinated with ever since the trial happened back in 1995. So I get what y'all saying, man, but at the end of the day, you really can't be mad technically at ESPN. If you step back from the situation and really think about it, get your personal feelings out of it. They're a company to make money, okay? And they try to air programming just like we try to give you interesting things around here to talk about and discuss and create a fun atmosphere in the chat room. That's all ESPN wants you to do is watch it and talk about it and pass the word. So, I think y'all need to calm down a little bit, man. From Grego, Barry Bonds' homeboy is in jail singing Tupac. Never had a friend like me to OJ. Yeah, Barry Bonds got the greatest friend in the history of the world. OJ boys just threw his ass under the bus the first second they could get. The first second they could get, they threw his ass under the bus. From Coop, he says OJ definitely should have left the country. Yeah, that probably would have been best. Just to go to Switzerland or something like that, some crazy place like that. From Sluggo, when you have laboratory blood on the scene, case over. Yeah, but there was some question about that. I'm not going to get back into all of that. From Tone Loke, you get away with killing 2 white people, you get your ass to an island somewhere and lay low. I agree 100%. Not only 2 white people, one white person was a blonde, blue-eyed chick, which is really why this thing is such a big, big deal in America today. And I'm not trying to belittle, the memory of Nicole Brown Simpson. But you would let Nicole Brown Simpson have been just any, Mary Jane from America that was black. This conversation would have never, first of all, the trial wouldn't even have been that big. America wouldn't have been captivated by the trial the way that we were if it was just a black woman. And they definitely wouldn't have been doing no 10-hour damn documentary 20 years after the fact. We know that. So I get it. Yeah, you killed 2 white people in America back in 1995. You should just leave. Sorry, you can't stay here. You need to go. You need to go somewhere else. I don't know where, but somewhere else is where you need to go. Dummy. JY3, OJ should have moved to the North Pole or Brazil. Brazil is nice. From all of the pictures and all of the fine-ass chicks I see from Brazil, Brazil would have been a nice move for OJ Simpson. Big dummy. From that ninja, notice how everyone assumed he did it. Not even the thought that the not guilty verdict was correct. Everything going according to plan. I don't think everybody thinks he's did it. That's definitely what this documentary kind of portrays, is that he did it, but he won the case. So I don't even know if that's even a question, a conversation. All right, when we get back from the break, man, we'll wrap up today's show, the Doug Stewart Show. Make way for the Grizz. Talking NBA Finals, and then following him, Poe Politic and talking to rapper Cormega, Queensbridge. Right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Make sure you follow the Doug Stewart Show. Make sure you follow Stewart Media and Entertainment. And while you at it, if it's possible, man, when you're listening to these shows today, it's not if it's possible, it is possible. Make sure you follow all the shows on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network as well. Don't go away. Back in 3 minutes, yes. What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedugstewartshow.idlife.com.